Good evening, everybody. How are we all? Are we all well? I've had a good weekend. It's been a few days since we were last on streaming. Let's jump straight in. How's everyone's weekend been? Have you had a good weekend? It's been quite quiet here. So it's been a nice chilled weekend. We've had a nice couple of days. We're at the half term, well, at the moment where we are. So yeah, we are quite chill at the moment, even though you wouldn't think so. So tonight we're heading back to the lighthouse. So let's jump in. We need to try and get. We're going to try and get our. Need to get the poltergeist. Let's have a look. What we got? Housing on the west side. That's the slave house. We need to find that yet. Okay. Interesting. Early house. Many painful memories in this house. That was Eli. That's Dr. Gideon. We need to do Dr. Gideon. How about Keepers? That's Renee. What's that? Douglas. That's Douglas. Poor Eli. Unusual cold spots in the her house. Xavier and Renee died in house. Well, we know about that. Postcard. Victim just outside the barn. I know about that. Teens murdered. And that is something else. What we got in the archives? Several deaths. And Seance can create a portal there from Mary that we had last week. I'll take those with me into the lighthouse. Oh, before we go, I want to check out the audio recorder. There we go. Got Mr. Murdoch, got the Fleet and Shadow, got Deirdre, got Dr. Bonesaw, that's the one in the Ghost in the Parlour. Here we go. We've got that one. That's the scraping of chairs. We've got that one. Okay. So we know which ones we've got. Because we are missing just the one. At least we now know which ones we're missing. We might be able to find out. We might be able to hear the one we're missing. If we do, there we go. We released 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We need one last one for the poltergeist and a couple of them for Dr. Bonesaw. So that's the plan tonight. I want to try and release those two at least and start working on the next two. We need to find the slave house. We also need to find Melanie the cheerleader.
I'm fairly confident I've released more than half the ghost at Bar Harbor Lighthouse. I just hope my endeavor doesn't release.
Okay, Conrad. Right. So we want you. Although saying that, I might put you down and just pick up you. Gotta hope that we can release the poltergeist. See, I think it's these books on the floor, but I could be wrong. The same may well be. Yeah, because we have had the plate smashing, haven't we? Remember hearing the plates. See if we can get any temperatures whilst we are. If we can get any kind of evidence while waiting for this noise. I do feel it is the books, I could be wrong. Hopefully the game will prioritise on the missing noise so that it doesn't take too long to get it. Nice. Come on, Mr. Poltergeist, where are you? Mr. Poltergeist! Depending on what the noise is. There's definitely the room where the poltergeist is. We're absolutely sure. Absolutely certain. Come on, Mr. Poltergeist. Do your thing. Very quiet. I feel like I've got plenty of notes. This could be a long waiting game. Come on. Really nice to be able to get your last evidence. Really nice. Let's get some sound. It does make me wonder whether Conrad does this over one night. All these ghosts over one night. Oh, Christ.
This photo is not really evidence by itself. I should try and collect something additional.
Yeah. I'm sure we've had that noise. There you go. Thank you, books. It does make me wonder how many times he keeps going, backwards and forwards for things. For his office, does he do it all in one night? Does he do it over subsequent nights, series of visits? Especially with the releasing, does he release one ghost per night? Or is it one ghost per visit? They could visit multiple times in a night. Come on. You're really being very difficult. Very stubborn. Who got that noise?
I'll keep that as audio evidence.
At least that's... Come on. Give me a different noise. I'm sure we've heard that book noise before. I'll say it would be really, really nice if we can get his final noise and release him tonight. Wouldn't it? That'd be nice. Come on, don't be shy. You're not meant to be a shy ghost, you're meant to be a noisy ghost. I do wonder whether it's going to be worth picking up the audio recorder. Right, quickly get the audio recorder because we've got the photo footage. Now, may as well get. Don't need the camera now. Come on. Thank you. We just put things down on the bench and then pick them up in the right order. Right, so it doesn't really matter which order we do the EMF and the temperature sensor. There we go. At least now, that's just an ordinary temperature. We know that's just a cold spot. Right by the door when it's open. So if something goes off quickly, we can quickly change it. And the same if we're on the EMF, we can quickly change to the audio recorder. Come on. You're very shy with me. I don't know why. I do wonder if it's because I haven't released an other ghost yet. I don't know. Frustrating. Come on. Come on, Mr. Geist. There we go. What's the books?
What was that? I'm glad I captured it.
Excellent. Thank you. Some audio evidence that can't be explained. Right. Would be nice to be able to get more audio. It was the books for all that. Thought we'd got that one. Alright, just see if we can get a little bit more audio, enough to get us full XP, and then we'll head back. Because then we can see about releasing him. Good job done then. In fact, we'll try and get his last bit of audio, then I might have a wander around outside, see if we can find where these slave quarters are.
That was a very unusual noise. I'll keep that as evidence.
Some evidence that cannot be explained. One more should do it. Go on, Mr. Poltergeist. Another piece of evidence, please. Really, really useful. Be a devil. We've got devils to come. Come on. Be a devil. 5 different noises, maybe. Now, another one would be quite nice. Come on. Can I have another noise, please? Oh, that's very kind of you.
I'll keep that as audio evidence.
There we go, we've got the audio data. Excellent. Right. I am going to put that back up. Put that up. Gonna have a bit of a wander over, see if we can find these slave quarters before we go back. I also know there is a cave somewhere. We need to be... There's rocks here. They signify the start of a cave. Oh. So rocks here. Certainly a lot of rocks. And I know there is something in the cave. Oh, is this the slave house? Oh, I wonder if this is the slave house. I'm guessing it is. Nothing on the walls? How there should be. You would think a pickup. Research collectible from around here somewhere. That says that could be the slave house. Well, there's a few houses around here, look. Well, hello. Here we go. Interesting, that must be for the slaves. Ooh. I was wondering where they were. Anything else? Something. I heard a noise, something. Interesting. Right. Okay. Oh, right. Okay, so we now know roughly where they are. If you head between Mary's building and cafe, almost directly through them trees, you'll come to it. Oh, that's really handy to know, because that means we can work on the slave tonight. So we now know where the slave cottages are. Right, let's get out of here. We didn't get much, but then we didn't expect to get much. So bear with me whilst I have a quick drink. Hopefully, I wonder if they're... Oh no, we've still got another... We've got a demon to find stuff on. Right, but let's see what that gave us in terms of research notes. I've been wondering where they were, because I haven't seen them before. Let me first... do the house, barn at night. We need... archives. We're still missing an archive there, and an archive there, and one there. What did that give us? Oh, it gave us that one. Possible sign of inhabitants. That'll be the slaves, I'm guessing. I'm guessing what's that's given us. Right. Amputee. Tribute to what the barn was. Now we go see Mr. Bonesaw. In fact, let's... before we start... I want to see what EVP questions we've got. So we've got, do you know why I'm here? How many people are here other than me? And that's it, okay. So we've got all four and a couple on the right. All four on the right side and a couple on the left side. We need... That's the house on the west side of the peninsula. That's the slave housing. Beat George to death, we can use that. Early house, we have... Dr. Gideon's trauma may linger. That's the Novaks. Coast Guard, there's nothing there. Victims just outside the barn and teens were murdered over a 3-year period. I know what that is. Right. Let's do Dr. Bonesaw first. Investigate. Yeah, we do. I've got to remember, Deirdre was upstairs, I think, and Renee was downstairs. Renee Novak and Deirdre Hurley.
I'm fairly confident I've released...
Right, let's get some equipment. So we're going to need, before we start that, we're going to need you and you. Because we're going to need to get the... out. relic for the poltergeist. I'm not entirely certain if we can get a poltergeist picture. We can try. First we need... Oh, there's the relic, look. Oh, I just picked the relic up. I didn't want to do that. I want to get the EMF from it. You imbecile. And I'm not entirely certain... Oh, I know we need the doofer. Right, so I know... I'm going for this one. Red is residual, blue is shadow, I think. Purple's intelligent. Let's go for... See if this is the right one. Oh, yeah, that's the right one, alright. So we need one stanza 1, 3, 4.
O thou gates, who preservereth the conversion of realms for thy lords, I knoweth thy name. Give me leave to commune thy gates.
Okay, so we now need to
Now I
find...
just need to find where the poltergeist is drawing energy from.
Oh, this is Renee. Renee Novak.
Thy unknown, whose allowance is impermissible on this plane, must removeth thy grip thee hast stolen from Renee Novak. It is yours no more.
Yeah, you tell him, Conrad. And there should be one upstairs. I believe. Maybe. Because... Oh. Oh, yeah, maybe... I forgot. Here we go. Deirdre Hurley.
Thy unknown, whose allowance is impermissible on this plane, must removeth thy grip thee hast stolen from Deidre Hurley. It is yours no more. O thou gates, who preservereth the conversion of realms for thy lords, I knoweth thy name. Give me leave to suppress thy gates. Ugh, this whole process creeps me out. Well, I guess all that matters is it's gone. I need to
Hey,
ensure I put this
Billy!
relic somewhere safe.
How are you doing? We've finally done the poltergeist. Finally, finally, finally. And now we've got to go see the doctor. We've been having quite a productive thing so far, session so far. Right. Let me think about what I'm taking in. Now, I'm going to take the pod in. I'm going to take in the view. How you doing? You had a good day? Watched too much Games of Thrones, but you're alright. You've not been freaked out by it yet then? Yeah, we found where the... We know that the doctor walks around there. No, number 3. Let's get some dots in as well. So when they go yellow we can get a bit of... Why have I got the headphones? I don't want the headphones. Yeah, I'm doing good, thank you. It's been quite a chilled, relaxed day today. Although I must admit to feeling a little bit tired as I haven't really been sleeping that well. Don't know what it is, don't know why it is. I haven't been sleeping that great. Right. If I take in, should be able to take in you, you, and you. Give me. Oh, I've got my hands full, that's why. That'll be why. I've noticed my resting heart rate seems to be a bit high at the minute. No reason for it. I'm not particularly anxious or worried about anything. It's just seems to be a bit high. Been mainly distracted by Aidan Gillen. So we need to get all the temperature and the EMF data from this ghost. Hopefully it won't scare me like it did last time, a little sod. And we also need to get some... No, I don't want the book, I want the thing. We also need to get some more audio evidence of him. Now, I think all that's missing is EVP. Oh. Missed him. Where did he go? I didn't come this way. I must have gone the other way. I think I might... I need to get that spread better. Right, let me go put that down for a moment. Where is the... I know it's there somewhere. Give me a better spread. Or a wider spread, shall we say. Well, those not set off the EMF yet. Which has surprised me.
Is there anyone here who would like to speak with me?
This is that one.
Is there anyone here who would like to speak with me?
Okay.
Wow, that sounded like a response. That is very interesting.
Thank you. Interesting. Mind you, saying that he is a doctor, isn't he? So it is the kind of response you'd probably get from a doctor. He's been a little bit of a... Right, well we know he's somewhere... Oh, he's there. Is he heading to the stall? No. I kind of want to stay back until I know he's around like this. Oh.
These lights are acting funny. I should continue investigating.
There we go.
The EMF meter should not behave this way. This is paranormal.
Right. That's the EMF. So what you been up to today?
That's extraordinary audio evidence. Do you know why I'm here?
We've had want to speak. We've had a response to that already. In the last
Do you know
game.
why I'm here?
That was in the last stream. We've also had how many here in the last stream. So
Is this your home?
we've just got the why I'm here question. And all these on the right hand side.
Is this your home?
So hopefully...
Do you like the current family living here?
What you going to throw as a writing more control fanfic? How's that coming along? Is it coming alright?
Do you like the current family living here?
Are you putting it online or is it just for your own pleasure?
Why are you here? Why are you here?
Yeah, for some reason my heartbeat's a bit elevated and I don't know why.
Can you tell me your name?
It shouldn't be this game. Mind you saying that, I know.
Can you tell me your name?
I must admit, in the back of my mind, there are two more ghosts. Well, there's three more ghosts after this that I need to get on this level. And one of them's a demon. The other two I can't. Oh, he's there, look. Wow. Interesting how it took the photo and he was nowhere near the camera. That was interesting. When you look at the spread on the camera. Back, we've got the EMF. Let's put the EMF down a minute. I'd be intrigued to see what the picture's like.
Incredible, a photo of an entity.
Oh, it did. It just caught it in the corner there, look. That surprised me. I didn't think it'd get that. Right,
Is this
let's
your
start
home?
down here. Very good and fluffy, so I don't know if anyone would be interested. Yeah.
Is this your home?
I'd be interested in reading it. I mean, even if you want to
Do you like the current family living here?
just sort of send me a DM me a copy or whatever. If you don't
Do
want
you
it
like the current
online.
family living here?
I'd be happy to read it. Be interesting to see how we've written it.
Why are you here?
Reminds me, I need to do more on mine. Just haven't
Why
got
are you
round to
here?
doing any more yet. There we go.
Wow, that sounded like a response.
Just got to
That is
find.
very interesting.
Right, so we've just really got to get the temperature. So we'll just wander round. Oh, hello. Alright, so you're there, are you? Just needed adorable Dr. Darling content. Hey, don't knock it. The pig. Oh, piggy! Champion porker. I think that must be when the doctor's around. To freaks the animals out, look. Come on, doctor. I'm surprised, actually, that didn't drain any of the battery on the thermometer. Oh, he's over there now. Oh, you pain. Ooh. You know, this is going to be a hide and seek and chasing the doctor, isn't it? He does. And I can help him with that if he'd just allow me to get some temperatures. All I need is... I've not even got one temperature yet. Only 2 temperature readings, that's all. It's weird because before he was quite happily walking backwards and forwards along that stretch. And now he's not. Go on, Doctor. Like a little bit of temperature from you. And then, oh. He was there. No, he seems to be wherever I'm not. I never seem to catch him. I know. Isn't it just? He's setting a real trend. Watching the piggy go on speed really makes me laugh. It's funny actually seeing the goats in the pen. We went to a theme park yesterday, a little like kids theme park called Gulliver's World at near us, and they got a mini farm there with goats on. Do I really have to run around, or you really want me to leave you alone? So much death, I know. I mean, I could release you from it, but I need you to cooperate. I'd like to get more experience. But I was saying that it's not necessary at the moment. That's just a cold temperature, I know that. Right, let's get out of here. It's great when they have little farms, isn't it, with all the farm animals? When this has sheep, goats, donkeys, alpacas. Didn't get any temperature readings, but that's fine. We did get a release, so we did get quite a bit. 117. Is that all I've earned? That? Okay. Right. This is where it gets interesting. Because the last 2 ghosts, I'm not 100% sure where they are. So... Animals, yeah, if you can pet it you will, I know. I know you will. Shadows, born at night. Right, so there's nothing we need out of the email anymore. I don't think. I didn't quite read... No. There's nothing in the email anymore. I want you. Melanie was last seen on a date. Deirdre. That's inside the Hurley house. That's Mary. That's Dr. Gideon. That is Deirdre. That's Mary. That's Eli. That's Dr. Gideon. That's the poltergeist. They're Mary. Right. That's the slave house. Okay. Let's go into the wiki. Because I want to do Melanie. I know where Melanie is. I know roughly where Melanie is. That's the slave house. That's the slave house. Early house. That's the barn. We've done that. Novak keepers. These spirits. We've done. That's the holy house. We've done that. Lipstick killer. So victim just outside the barn. Many victims were buried near the barn. That's all to do with Melanie, because Melanie was a victim of the lipstick killer, I believe. A teen couple were reported missing. A few months later, another couple were reported missing. And the third couple, a Coast Guard, law enforcement, and the rest of the community started to believe something sinister. Too long before, found male victims outside the barn, mutilated and buried in shallow graves. All murdered males were positioned and disfigured in consistent fashion. They were bound and cut on the inner arms and thighs in a fashion resulting in a victim bleeding out slowly. Additionally, the males all had makeup applied to their face. This is where the name the lipstick killer was derived. Determined that all the female victims' clothes were discarded in the same pile within a cave along the shore. The cause of death could not be immediately determined due to the state of the remains. Only bones remained for all female victims were found scattered about near the pile of clothing. After a coroner's review, it was determined that the bones were bludgeoned into smaller pieces by a small spike, although the exact tool was never determined or found. It also determined the bones were soaked in HCl in an attempt to dissolve them. Aaron Lehman was arrested for the murder of Benny James. Claire Hale, who was Benny's girlfriend, managed to escape while Benny was being tortured. He was the final victim. Thanks to Claire's ability to escape and inform authorities, Claire was instrumental during the trial. She was identified Lehman as her boyfriend's killer. These details were consistent. In total, 13 teens were murdered over a 3-year period. Yeah, that's about Aaron possessed and ritualistic murders. So that's the demon. Right, so let's find out about, here we go. Now, Novak keepers, was it Novak or was it, where was it? Must have been, it can't have been the Novak, the first keepers then. Yes, house on the west side, George, the death, George was the slave murdered, and let's put in the possible sign of inhabitants. Right, just bear with me 1 minute.
Someone at the door, eh? Don't worry, I'll wait.
Sorry about that. Needed a quick toilet break all of a sudden. Right, so let's go back to the lighthouse. Plan is... Oh, let me just double check. I think it's the blue one, I'm not 100% sure. Should know these by now. I know the blue shadow, the purple's intelligence. Right. So yeah, we're gonna go release Dr. Gideon. That's the plan. For this, Dr. Gideon to release. And then we've got 2 more ghosts to start searching for, which is what we've got the notes for. Let's see what he's got to say.
I'm fairly confident
Yeah, we've already had that one, Conrad. So, this time let's do it right. We need you, we need you. Oh. We also need a purple. Smudge stick. Right, let's get the EMF out and just go searching for Dr. Gideon's relic, or Dr. Bonesaw as they've called him. Hello, sheep. I'm going to call you Shirley. Shirley Sheep. Don't know why, but Shirley was the first name that came into my head. Then we have hello. Hello, Paul. Paul Pig. Don't know why, Paul the Pig. Shirley Sheep, Paul the Pig. And oh, something around here. Although that may well not be the relic, that might be the doctor. Because it's not there now. And I'm gonna... Oh, we got Gerald and Geraldine. Hello, Gerald and Geraldine. There's Gerald with the horns. Oh, they both got horns. Still Gerald and Geraldine. Right, so where is... this relic likely to be? Okay. Open that door. We can open that door. Likely to be outside, maybe? I know that we got notes about one being murdered by the barn. We have to go and investigate. Yeah, that's the cabinet. Now, is this class as being around the barn? Yeah, I know there's, I think, I'm fairly certain there's a ghost around here. This and the play area is where Melanie is, I think. But I can't be certain. Right, where is Dr. Bonesaw? come on. Come on, Doc. Would have thought it'd be quite easy to find, considering. Right. It's not around, doesn't seem to be outside. Like I say, that EMF 5 earlier, I'm fairly certain was from the doctor himself, as opposed from... Oh. I meant to shut you. Must not have checked everywhere. But I'm certain I checked all... What to find his saw. Come on, Doc. Where's your saw laying at? Intrigued to know where your saw is. I mean, unless, because it is... Ah, it's there. That's
These
what
lights
we're
are
after.
acting funny. I should continue investigating.
Why does...
The EMF meter should not behave this way. This is paranormal.
Right, so why did I get mixed up? Was because I was fixating on this over here, I think. I missed that spot. Right, time to go find where the doctor wants releasing. From, I'm not entirely certain where he died. Well, we are close here. How bright that smudge stick is. I mean, you would think that because everything's been contained in the barn, it's just the barn area we need to search. Ah, here we go. There we go. Ooh. Arthur Gideon.
I'd like to acknowledge Arthur Gideon's presence.
Now, I knew it wasn't Dylan. Or Douglas, because we've already had a Douglas. Where are you going now? In there. Bone saw.
Your saw was very important to you. You were able to perform many surgeries with it. Many men who would have perished if not for your expert skill.
Horror. Because it was then about trauma, wasn't it?
I know you were forever haunted by the screams of those men in your hospital. I know you feel like you did not do enough to save them. I disagree. Many more would have died if you did not help them. You have no reason to doubt your efforts. It was just a terrible situation. You can be at peace knowing that everyone here at the lighthouse respects the difficult work you did.
Oh.
How rare to take a photo of a ghost.
Rest in peace, Doctor. Rest in peace. Right.
I need to ensure I put this relic somewhere safe.
Yes, don't worry. We will do, Conrad. We will. Now, I need to set up... Right, I'm going to tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to put down the normal camera. I'm going to pick up the auto camera. I need to go where the park is. And I must admit, I do not like dropping the relic. Purely because, knowing me, I'll forget to pick it up again. Alright, let's stick that like that. I'm fairly certain. But at least we've now got the camera set up. We don't need to have this camera in our inventory. We don't need, to be honest, we don't really need the EMF because we've already picked that up. We'll put you down. I'd like to get you. Don't need you now. I would like to get temperature. I might take that as well. I'm not entirely certain whether or not. Well, we're not entirely certain what we're dealing with. You know, if it's a residual, fair enough. But if it's another intelligent, like we've just had, then you know, it could be. At least we can do EVP because we've got the audio recorder on us. Yeah, look at this. I mean, the detail in this game. To say it's a one-man solo dev is incredible. Yeah, now I have found earlier. I kind of hoping you could spin that. That over this side between the house that Mary was in and that yeah, the house that Mary was in and the like little cafe at the side of it. If you go between them and just go directly north. Yeah, I know what you mean. I mean, there is a lot of rubbish as well, but there is a lot of really good games. I mean, normally I'm not a ghost, well, I am a ghost hunting, not a ghost hunting person, but I'm not really one for a horror or ghost games really anymore. But I've got so much love for this game. Purely from the passion of the love and passion the devs put into the work. I mean, you can see it with the quality. Not heard her, not seen her. But I've not got any evidence that she's around. No, we don't want that. I'll put you on. See if we can pick up any noises. Yeah, it really is. I know what you mean. There are so many good games out there. It's hard for it, to be honest, there's that many now. I think it's getting a bit oversaturated. In my opinion. Pretty certain she's around this area. Oh, hello. Did you see that then? Was that just me? I think I've got. Well, I didn't hear anything. I certainly saw something. I think I've got the camera set up in the wrong place. Eyes are not great, apparently. I'm certain I saw a shadow. Walking around here. I'm positive. I mean, it definitely wasn't the shadow from the fountain. I'm trying to get a decent line of sight with the camera. Oh, the stuff's floating. Yeah, there was definitely somebody walking along there. Oh, hello. There's something here. I kind of just want to just sit back and watch again. See if it happens again. See, that's where the fountain is over there. If you can see that in the background. But there was definitely something walked across there. It looked like it was a shadow. Like I say, this is one of the ghosts that I don't know much about. I just know roughly whereabouts she is from catching spoilers by accident. Don't know what type of ghost she is, whether or not, or whereabouts she is. I know roughly, like I said, because it said on there that look outside barn for ghosts. Victim buried near the barn. That's why I thought I'll put the camera over by the barn. That's why I was originally looking over there. I've not heard any noise. That's the good thing with having the Paramic is you can shut out all the background noise and just focus on potential ghost noises. Come on, where are you? Can you walk up front of the camera for me? Great help. Kind of want to just stay around.
Wow, that's great audio evidence.
I didn't see your footsteps. We heard them. It's almost like she's one of those ghosts that needs to warm up. In a way. I mean, she's certainly not an intelligent if it's what I saw. I'm tempted to try and get some dots out here. Where's the van? Where's the van? Ah. Is it worth having two sets of... I'm going to put... Remind me to pick up the bone saw before we leave. Remind me to pick that up before we leave. Right, that is the fountain. Helps if I turn it on first, doesn't it? We got some... Don't know whether that's in the right position. That's going to be in the right position or not. Whether I want it more...
Here is awesome.
Wow.
Wow, that's great audio evidence.
Yeah. Now she's starting. Talk.
Let's go closer to the coast.
What was that? I'm glad I captured it with a recorder.
We're now starting to get her to come through. Still not seeing any sign of her.
That creep keeps looking at us.
That creepy looking man,
I'll keep
did
that
you
as
say?
audio evidence.
Hey, creepy's looking at us. You know, I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, luckily... Ooh, they're yellow. They're green. Luckily, we can actually listen back to what we've recorded. Back when we get to HQ. I believe we've found roughly where she likes to hang out. Got some temperatures. Oh Christ! Oh my God! Oh Jesus! That was loud. Oh dear, Melanie. That was bloody loud, girl.
You should be on the swing.
That my heartbeat's gone
Ugh,
to
that is eerie audio
93.
evidence.
You know, if I'd have got that screen, we'd have got the full audio evidence. That's all I'm missing, by the looks of that. Oh, just need a photo. Well, a photo. It'd be nice to get some temperature off her. But might be able to release her. Have we actually had a photo? No, not yet. Oh, that got me good.
That's extraordinary audio evidence.
Oh man. Yeah, that is extraordinary evidence. Right. That must be being attacked by the lipstick killer. Surely. But if so, that is... I'll tell you, it's so loud, it gets me every time. That is so loud. Just want a photo. Right, I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'll head back to the van again. We don't need the sound devices. Just need temperatures and a photo. I'll grab the hand camera. Jesus Christ. You know, whoever's done the sound for this game, I think it's somebody from the community that's done that. That's done the female voice sounds. A blooming good job. There we go. Pick up the bone saw. Oh, that didn't catch me off guard. Battery's 89%. Definitely saw some temperature over here earlier. Don't scream in my ears. Still not giving me anything. They said she was last seen on a date, so it makes you wonder if she was potentially around these tables. He's playing hard to get with the temperature. Mind you saying that, if we don't get the temperatures, that's not necessarily a bad thing. Because we're going to go over and visit where George is. After we've finished here, we can get a photo. And they might give us temperatures. Come on, Melanie. Yeah. Show yourself again for me. Oh, that was you I saw earlier. Walking across the front of here. So mate, it's sort of where do you position yourself to get a photo? And for all I know, she may well be patrolling behind these bushes somewhere. Very quiet. Please don't scream in my ears. No, your name is Melanie. Can you please let me get a photo? Please let me get a photo. I kind of wish I'd had a camera set up there, or got a camera on me when I saw what I saw down here.
That creep keeps looking at us.
Oh. Sorry about the creep looking at you. I've only heard one set of footsteps as well. Normally I hear quite a few. I'm certain she's a residual. A, because of how... Is she either a residual? Yeah, she's got to be a residual because... Normally with a shadow... Cam reception, look. If it was a shadow, you'd have to get... Oh, mind you may not have to get interaction photos, interaction sounds anymore. I know at one point you did. Where are you? Where are you? You're really not wanting to show yourself, are you? I'll just try and get some more temperature readings. Not entirely certain where her area is. Oh. Well, so I'm only putting the camera there, pointing in that direction because that is where I thought I saw an apparition. Could well be somewhere in the back here somewhere. Tell you what I've not found as well on here, which would help, I'm sure. I've not found all the pickups either, the extra research notes. I don't know where they are. Come on, Melanie. Please. Photo would be nice. I must admit, when I was before this map, or before all the ghosts in the map was created, I did actually say I quite like a play park. Because could you imagine walking through the play park with a set of swings? As you walk past, the swings just start swinging and creaking. No, don't think you can get in that. No. Wondered if any of those might be a pickup. It really is playing hard to spot. Well, it's not. A necessity. It'd be nice to be able to release it tonight. See what? I'll just leave it to calm down. Bear with me. Bear with me. My computer's going silly. Because the mouse is not staying in the window. I will go see if we can catch any evidence for George. Like I say, I'm pretty certain see, that's where Mary was. That is the snack shop. If we go through here, just directly straight forward, pretty much. Here we go, look. These are the slave quarters. I'm certain of it. I know it is. Because I found one of the pickups in one of these houses. I'm No, I can't. I mean, that's weird that there's an axe there for a start. I can't make up my mind if those are bones or twigs. There seems to be a lot of them about. And also, that animal noise. Are we close to where the demon is? And that could be a demon noise. Moment. We don't know. Because the demons do make noises even when you've not got any notes for them. Where's the entrance to this one? Ah. What's that? Yeah. These are certainly the slave quarters. I'm getting out of there. Back to where I know there's some light. Oh, that's quite freaky there. That is a bit uncomfortable. Ooh. That'll help. Oh yeah, that'll help. That will help. Big style. The point where I am tempted. We know she's around here. I'm tempted to go back.
That creep keeps looking at us.
We've got Dr. Bonesaw's saw, so we've got some. We've got some. I might just concentrate on Melanie at the moment. Yeah, so we'll go back. Didn't get any temperature, which is fine. We got audio. We got pictures. We got the spirit release, so we got a good amount of XP. Let's see what research note that gave us. Yeah, that's rather unsettling. Where the slave quarters are. Right, so we've still not got that one. We've still not got that one, but they could be related to the demon. Melanie Peters, a resident of Madison Street, was reported missing over a year ago. Melanie was last seen on November 10, 1973 after the New Ireland homecoming football game. She was with a group of her friends at a party celebrating the team's victory. She is 5 feet 7 inches, approximately 100 to 120 pounds. Some of her confirmed attire consisted of flowered bell bottoms, olive-coloured shawl, her favourite corduroy cabbie hat. Continued disappearance of young teens still begrudgingly, I will say that word properly, begrudgingly plagues the historic district. The coordination of local police and the community have surfaced some leads, but the whereabouts of all the missing teens still remains a mystery. Anyone with information regarding Melanie or other missing children is urged to immediately contact the police. So, this may help us to take a photo of the ghost. Not the spirit guide. Locations. No, not lipstick killer. Check outside barn for ghosts. Teens murdered. Many victims buried near the barn. Is that the only ones I've got for the barn? I think. Yeah, I think it is. Those keepers, yeah. Okay. Right. When you look at, I mean, that PC background is quite cool. I won't mind that as my own background. I don't know if you can see it, there's a bit of a shadow man by the roadside there. I don't know if you can quite see that. And in the trees you got what look like hands coming off the branches. That's quite cool. Right, so let's just concentrate on Melanie. We just need the photo and then we can release her. That'll be re-released tonight. That'd be a good job done. Let's see what Conrad's got to say.
I'm fairly confident I've...
Oh, we've done that. We've got 3 left to release. Want you, want you, want you, want you. It'd be cool. I do wonder what this would be like during the day. Certainly, or during the light. Right, I'm going to set up the auto cam there. Let's see if we can get any readings. And the fact that we've got the picture. I mean, that's one of the great things, the way this game's coded. Is it because we've got Melanie's description match the ghost? You know, that points to description is like a photo, something being seen. That kind of wording on the notes gives the ghost a buff to manifest more often and be seen. So if you get something where you get a note where it says something about the ghost being heard or related to the word here or being heard, then it gives the ghost a buff that it might increase the amount of noise, the amount of times it makes a noise for you to record. That's why I was quite happy about the... Take that. Well, that's why I was quite happy about the newspaper clipping, because it says description matches the ghost. The higher chance there'll be more manifestations, which may give us what we need to be able to release. There. I see something then. Oh no, it might have just been the reflection on the... I'm changing my equipment. I do wonder where it's worth. Just waiting here a bit. I see ya. There, look, can you see it?
Wow, I took a photo of a ghost.
There we go. That was what we were after. Thank you, Melanie. Got ya. Oh. I kind of just want to release her now. That's what I was saying, how just by having that one little extra bit of note increases the activity, and because of the type of note it was... Don't scream at me, darling. Because of the type of note it was, it meant that there's more chance of the ghost manifesting. But that was a good spot. What's her appear down here now? And that was certainly what I saw earlier. And she's certainly a residual. But she'll be, well, once we find a release spot, she should be fairly easy to release. I wonder if I might want to move that auto camera in slightly. Right, I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to stick it there. So it's covering a lot of the park. This top end. I mean, the ghost did seem oblivious to me when I was coming up on it, which to me says that he wasn't aware of our presence. That again makes it a residual, because to just replay moments. But I admit, I would quite like to get and also, if you note, I don't know if
That creep keeps looking at us.
you've noticed as well. Well, she's
That
got
was a very unusual
chew.
noise. I'll keep that as evidence.
I don't know if you noticed as well. We don't seem to be stuttering or dropping any frames or whatever during tonight's stream, which is good. Quite like to wander through again. Then we've got all this area to hunt for her relic. I'm hoping should be easy. Well, I'll say easy to find. It hopefully should be easy, fairly easy to find. Where are you, darling? It's a shame you can't buy more than one of each equipment. You could place an auto, so for example, you could place an auto camera here, an auto camera down the other side of the park. That'd be quite handy. But then that'd make the game too easy if you overdose on all the equipment and you'd run out of space in the van. One more little stroll through the playground. Pick you up. Pick it up, thank you. One little circle of the playground. Right, let's do it. Let's release her. Let's go release her. So we don't really need the experience at the moment. We've got the experience achievement for the lighthouse. We've got plenty of achievement experience to buy. No EMF, no temperature. Some unusual sounds and a photo. So you got a little bit. Right. Where have we got? Where is it? There we go. So we've got the got the hat for Renee. We've got the microphone for Mary. We've got clock for Deirdre, the book for the poltergeist. We've got the Eli, George, Dr. Bonesaw, Entity Strike. Oh, that's Douglas Murdoch. That's Deirdre. Books, and that's the poltergeist. Oh, there's the picture of could be over here. Oh, there you go. Barely visible on the edge of the flashlight's view, a spectre manifested on the playground. Right, well we know, I certainly know what she is, what type of ghost she is. We're gonna archives, that's what we're gonna do. We've still got 2 bits, but 4 bits of archived notes that we're missing. Possible signs of inhabitants. Nights. Oh, I don't want to do that. Come on. Mr. Murdoch, Fleeting Shadow, Deirdre, Dr. Bill, Ghost, Poor Guy, Diligent Shadow, Cheer Captain. That's horrible.
That creep keeps looking at us. That creep keeps looking at us.
That creep keeps looking at us, I think she said.
Let's go closer to the coast.
Let's go closer to the coast.
Can't quite catch what that was.
Senior year is awesome. Senior year is awesome.
Something awesome.
Push me on the swing.
Still can't catch what it says. Right. Wiki. Poorhouse, first keepers. We got you. George was the slave merchant. Right, let's go to the lighthouse. We'll release the cheer captain, Melanie. Which is brilliant. We'll take all his main tools over to where those slave huts were.
I'm fairly confident I've released more.
Right, so we definitely need you. I'll take you just to be on the safe side. Three. Right, I'm assuming it's going to be around the playground area. I could be wrong. This is kind of where she's been wandering around. Oh, I meant to fetch the blinking smudge stick. That was something else I meant to do. We know it's a residual, so it's just a red one. Where am I going? That way. I'm guessing it could be anywhere from the front, from this side of the barn, in a rectangle all the way down this side and to this area here. And I could be completely wrong. So slow down to a walk, steady walk. No, a lot of the action seems to have been around the playground area, which is why I immediately thought that's what it might be. But I don't know for certain. And like I say, the good thing is, as well, because she's a residual, that's handy. Because that means we don't have to scrabble around in the dark like we do with the shadows. It should be fairly easy to release once we find A, her release relic, B, start have a release spot. I'm surprised. Not on the playground. I thought it would have been. Like I say, it's been that sort of area where we've been getting a lot of the evidence. Well, if we can't find it, no, it's no biggie. We can nip over and see if we can get any Anything over by the slave quarters? Hmm. Well, it's no biggie if we don't release her tonight. And the plan was just to release 2 ghosts tonight. Third one is a bonus. If we release a third one, it's a bonus. If we don't release it tonight, it's no big deal because we got Thursday night stream. Thought it could have been around the bench. Not. I was going to say I've not heard her or seen her, but then I'm not going to. Because I've not picked up any notes for her. It's a shame. Thought it would have been a lot easier to find in this. And luckily, we've got the EMF meter, which will pick up EMF when we find it. We know when we found it. Just finding it. Just finding it, so we know what know what it looks like. I mean, I'm presuming it's a shoe of some description. I mean, of course, the other option would be if she was one of the lipstick killer's victims, the shoe really could be over by the caves. Where no, that's the ghost.
These lights are acting funny. I should continue investigating. The EMF meter should not behave this way. This is paranormal.
Melanie, where's your shoe, darling? But the thing is, and that's the thing, is why would her relic be all the way over by the caves if she's patrolling around the play area? They always tend to be, the relics always tend to be around the area that they patrol, and like you see, like you saw, there's certainly where most of the activity's been happening. They've not thoroughly checked. I thought I thoroughly checked. Play area.
Senior year is awesome.
The barrier stopping me there. Get any further in that way? But also, as you were saying that, I was going to say, if you remember when we did the release of Timmy and Alice, that their release spot wasn't near where they patrolled. But, saying that, the relics were in the area they patrolled. So why can't we find Alice's relic? Thought we found it earlier here. But that was the ghost. Not checked over here. Wouldn't expect it to be over here. How bizarre. It wouldn't have been inside the barn. Well, it did say about clothes being buried outside the barn. Maybe. Well, I'm sort of extending it further towards these trees. No, you never know where she was taken. That's the edge. I may have to come back to this. We've got all the stuff. All we just need to do is find the relic, and then start finding where the release area spawn is, release spot is. Why don't we go see? Because we've got George's notes. Let's see if we can find George. See if we can get any information on him. I must admit those books do make me feel unsettled. Purely because they're in the wooded area. Right, let's drop you. Pick you up. Don't need you. I'll take you as well, just in case. Yeah, they're in the wooded area, and I know on the church map the wooded area means demon. And we were hearing wolves. Which demons can apparently imitate animal noises.
Ooh, that is eerie audio evidence. What was that? I'm glad I captured it with a recorder.
Okay. That's certainly George. Possible sign of inhabitant. Slave lives in the house and George was a slave murdered. Now it's just trying to find where he is. I don't know how.
Wow, that's great audio evidence.
There's those wolves again. So I don't know how close we are to the cave where the demon is. That's the thing that worries me. That's why it's a bit unsettling. And because of all the trees.
Wife and the kids still in the fields.
That's extraordinary audio evidence.
Doing well and giving us plenty of audio evidence, George. Very talkative. He's certainly not an intelligent. That's for sure. Because of the amount of audio required. Means you're either a shadow or a residual. got those wolves again. I don't know if they are... That's just background noise. Or if that's something else.
What was that? I'm glad I captured it with a recorder.
Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Right, let's see if we can get some... temperature evidence. Just so we can get a clue where you might roam. And camp out to see whether or not we can find anything. We can get a picture of you. I might just... I know we're over the other side, aren't we? One last go at... I was going to say one last go at finding the shoe, but I've not got my EMF on me. It's a shame. I suppose it's near the fountain, is it? No, it's not. Got EMF, we got audio. No temperature data yet. Right, we're going to head back and I might call it in for the night. And then we'll come back on Thursday night and see what we can do with these two. Would have been nice to have released Melanie. Got EMF, we've got no temperature, we got no photo. But we did get audio. Investigator obtained evidence. The result is consistent with haunted locations. Generally, more investigations are required to determine the nature of the haunted and bring closure. Right, well, we'll leave it there for tonight. Put that on. Thank you all for watching and joining in and coming along. Sorry it's a bit of a shorter one tonight. Feeling a bit tired because I've been sleeping too brilliantly. But we'll be back Thursday, hopefully to release George and Melanie. Thank you all for watching and I'll see you all soon. Bye!